Hi, this is Owen Turtenwald live from Richmond, and...
All right, so I'm here with Owen Turtenwald. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Great. So tell me about what you're playing today.
Today I'm playing a black-green elf deck, and just got all the basics. It's got Tarmogoyf, best green creature in the format. We have Ren's Run, Vanquisher, and Imperious Perfect. Fast, aggressive elf cards. And it's basically just the standard on everything. Nameless Inversion, Civic Wayfinder to help get the mana for the longer game spells like Profane Command and Primal Command. That's basically the biggest addition that I have to the deck, is that I have Primal Command because I've been boarding it in against everything. It's just why leave it in the sideboard. And
so you got the singular Shriek Maw.
yeah, one Shriek Maw for the Primal Commands, and it's basically the one thing that I did that everybody else doesn't have is Garruk Wildspeaker. I just think it's too slow for the format, and if you're on the draw, because all the matchups that you're going to play are creature matchups. You're going to play against Fairies and Kithkin and Elves and Burn decks, so if you're on the draw, they can just remove your blocker and just attack the Garruk straight up. It'll just be a 4-mana 3/3. You have to be on the play, and basically in the mirror match for it to be most effective, in my opinion.
Sure. All right, and so you got 3 Thoughtseizes.
Yep, 3 Thoughtseize. Just because it's worse against in the mirror match, it's fine early, but later it's just going to be a blank, and against the red decks, the life is going to matter. So I have 3 in the main and the last one in the sideboard.
I see. Okay, so let's talk about the sideboard for a minute. Tell me about why these cards are here.
For the sideboard, I have the 3rd Primal Command, mainly for the mirror match, and against the red decks, just for the life gain, and for put a land on top, get a Shriek Maw, just to buy you time, gain the advantage with the Shriek Maws in the mirror match. I have Kitchen Finks, awesome against Fairies, awesome against the burn deck, which is a great card. Shriek Maw for the mirror match. Mind Shatters are for the Revel Arc decks, and against big mana. It's just a way for you to tear apart their hand before they have time to set up.
Right.
I have Cloud Thresher and Squall Line for against Fairies, just pretty obvious. And then I've got this last Thoughtseize against big mana, Fairies.
Everything else?
Yeah.
So were there any sideboard cards that you wanted to include that you couldn't? That you can think of?
I wanted to play Spring Cleaning, because I thought it was a really good way to take Teferi's Mode off the board. It's really good against Enchanted Eve decks, because they play the Eve, they go for the Scorn. Either you kill the Eve and then save your permanents, or you win the Clash and just blow up their board. So, yeah. Against Fairies, I would take out my Profane Commands, my Nameless Inversions, and my Shriek Maw. And this might seem bad, but I don't like Profane Command because the Bitter Blossom tokens are black, so it's going to be harder to force through damage that way. So it's going to be worse at trying to end the game, so it's just going to sit in your hand, and you could try to kill a creature and then return something that way, but then you're just asking to get Scion of Unad or Mistbind clicked, so the creature that you try to kill, they just remove it from the board or give it Shroud. So I take out those 9, same thing with Inversion, it's just going to not be as good. Take out those 9, bring in 2 Cloud Thresher, 2 Squall Line, 3 Kitchen Finks, a Primal Command, and a Thoughtseize. The Kitchen Finks are kind of weird, but a lot of the Fairy decks are sideboarding Damnation, so it's anti-Damnation, it's a 3/2 for 3, and it's going to gain you life for when you're trying to race, try to recover some life from the Thoughtseize. Same thing with Primal Command, it's just like really good when you're racing, gain 7 life, get a Cloud Thresher, and if you're pressing your advantage, you can just put a land on top and get an Imperious Perfect to heighten your clock.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great. So are there any other matchups that we haven't discussed?
The Elf matchup.
Which could be the mirror.
Yeah, the mirror match. I would take out 3 Thoughtseize, and I would bring in. I would take out 3 Thoughtseize and maybe a Boreal Druid or a land, depending if I was on the player draw, for 3 Shriek Maws and another Primal Command. Try and win that way.
Okay. Great. Well, you're doing pretty well so far.
2-0.
That's awesome. Well, good luck, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
This is modern mafia. They're scared of us. They're scared.